What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope that you're having a lovely day. Sorry for the light reflecting in my glasses. Hopefully it doesn't blind me. Blinded by the light. Today we are listening to the Kinks with their song Waterloo Sunset. This is off of their album Something Else, which was released in 1967. So, not only has it been a little bit since we've listened to the Kinks in general, but I've seen this particular song mentioned a few times in the comments. I don't know if it was ever recommended necessarily to me, but I've seen it pop up here and there, and I don't think that I've heard this song, even though this is apparently one of their best songs or best material. I don't know, we're going to find out very soon. And I figured, you know what? It is way past sunset right now, but let's get into it. Also, I am so happy, so happy to say that this video is sponsored by me. I don't know if I've mentioned it in videos or whatever, but I got shirts. If you guys are interested in shirts, I don't have my third design available or here right now because it's in the laundry, but I got shirts. The third design is like a half vinyl with some Japanese lettering in it. It's kind of cool, you know. And hey, I buy YouTuber merchandise if it appeals to me, if it looks good, and if I of course like the content. I'm wearing some right now. Does anyone know whose merch I'm wearing right now? Which YouTuber's merchandise I'm wearing right now? But the links are below if you would like to give it a gaze, give it a look, maybe give it a buy. Who knows? But for right now, let's get into it with the Kinks, Waterloo Sunset. Let's go.
Dirty old river, must you keep rolling, flowing into the night? People so busy, make me feel dizzy, taxi light shines so bright. But I don't need no friend, as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window. Chilly is the evening time. Waterloo sunset's fine. Waterloo sunset's fine. Terry meets Julie, Waterloo Station, every Friday night. But I am so lazy, don't want to wander, I stay at home at night. But I don't feel afraid, as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window. Chilly is the evening time. Waterloo sunset's fine. Waterloo sunset's fine. Millions of people swarming like flies round Waterloo underground. But Terry and Julie cross over the river where they feel safe and sound. And they don't need no friends, as long as they gaze on Waterloo sunset, they are in paradise.
That was a gorgeous song. That was a handsome song. If you can apply that to a song, that was just beautiful. The harmonies, absolutely downright gorgeous. I wasn't expecting them to so superbly just float around each other. The lead vocals taking charge, taking lead, and then the harmonies just sweeping in around them like a starry night. It was just very beautiful, and it's very like I don't think a lot of attention would be drawn to this particular aspect, but I think that a lot of attention needs to be drawn towards the guitar and the bass. I'm sorry, the guitar and the drums specifically. The way that the guitar just kind of twangs along with the music. This song gives me like nostalgic feelings. And from what I could tell looking at the lyrics, because I followed a little bit of them, but it seems like it's just talking about two lovers meeting at this bridge, watching sunset. And that's such a simple yet idyllic image to get from the music. And the song itself carries you along with that journey, following Terry and Julie as they meet at Waterloo every Friday night. That's beautiful. Like I said, the music itself, I think, is deceivingly simple. You know, if you start it back up, it has this little drive to it. It's a slow but romantic drive. Listen to how the guitar leads. That's great. Starting off the vocals in a sense without, starting off the vocals. Lead vocals would be by Ray Davies. And then, of course, you have Dave Davies, electric guitar. Pete's Quaife on bass. Mick Avery on drums. And Rasa Davies? Raza on the backing vocals. But this also kind of reminded me a little bit of the Beach Boys and their use of harmonies. Their use of everyone in the band coming together. And I guess it may seem like something that a lot of bands do, because a lot of bands do that. They have the lead vocals, of course, and then everybody else comes in with the harmonies. But certain bands use it to a certain effect that comes across as greater than just backup vocals. Because backup vocals are something that I think in a lot of modern music you don't think about too much. They're just the backup singers. Who's paying attention to that? And yet, in songs like this, in songs from the Beach Boys, from the Beatles, from the Kinks, going into, of course, soul music and that kind of thing, the backup vocals are there filling the room just as much as the lead vocals are in taking lead. And I think this is one of those songs where those harmonies are so sweet and sentimental. Even the fun of the sha-la-la. Don't you feel fun when you hear sha-la-la? Hold on. Ooh, that's a sweet one. The way it comes right back up. And then that must be Miss Davies. That is so gorgeous. The way the vocals trade off back and forth, filling up, emptying out. And it all feels so soulful. It all feels so good. Ooh, and then it fills right back up. Like warm bath water. And you know what? Can I also tell you? Oh, I like how they really sweeten the deal right there. Can I tell you, Mick Avery on the drums? He actually plays quite nicely throughout this track. Playing in the pocket, playing to the song, but I feel like you can actually get a decent amount of his personality in here. With just the way he keeps up switching it up in a way that seems simple, once again. But it's not. And once more, his technique and his personality shines through in really making the song as beautiful sounding as it does. Let's talk about the lyrics on this one. Dirty old river. I almost want to sing it. Dirty old river. Must you keep rolling, flowing into the night. People so busy, make me feel dizzy. Taxi light shines so bright. So a taxi light shining so bright because someone's coming, someone's going. Movement is happening, but I don't need no friends as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I'm in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window, but chilly is the evening time. Waterloo sunset's fine. Terry meets Julie, Waterloo station, every Friday night, but I am so lazy, don't want to wander, I stay home at night. But I don't feel afraid, as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I'm in paradise. Okay, so I guess I should have paid a little bit more attention to the lyrics. Because we're not necessarily following Terry and Julie. They're not our characters here. We're following a first person. I don't feel afraid. He doesn't want to wander. He feels lazy. He wants to stay home at night. He realizes that, like, love is found perhaps in this idyllic place of Waterloo, but he feels fine and like he's in paradise just staring at the sunset from his window. He doesn't need to leave. He has the perfect view. He says millions of people swarming like flies round Waterloo underground, but Terry and Julie cross over the river where they feel safe and sound, and they don't need no friends as long as they gaze on Waterloo's sunset. They are in paradise. I feel like this area, which I can almost visualize, you have a beautiful bridge, you have like maybe a park of some sort, the sun is setting, and it's just a nice, beautiful scene. And whether you are Terry, whether you're Julie, or whether you're the person just sitting back and watching the sunset over Waterloo from your house, it's just the perfect scene of a romantic scene. It's just one of those moments. You know, sometimes you have those moments in life, you encounter them, where for maybe a brief moment, everything just seems right in the world. Everything looks perfect. And I feel like Waterloo Station is capturing that snapshot in time. It says that this song was the first single that was available in true stereo. This is the first song. That's actually really, really cool. Dave Davies commented on the recording. We spent a lot of time trying to get a different guitar sound to get a more unique feel for the record. In the end, we used a tape delay echo, but it sounded new because nobody had done it since the 1950s. Always bringing those new techniques into the music that may not sound maybe like unique right away, and you know there's something different, right? Like I said, the guitar is very beautiful just in the vibrancy of it. Oh, actually, before I go, hey, look at this. It says The Jam released their demo cover of Waterloo Sunset on the 2010 deluxe edition of their album Sound Effects. It's kind of cool. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the song. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed my company. I hope that you come back again tomorrow. Don't forget, if you want, I mean, you know, just because, while I plug away at the end, if you don't mind, you know, got some shirts here. If you, I don't know, maybe you don't even want, I don't know if you guys even wear shirts. Maybe you don't even wear shirts. I don't know. I hope you come back tomorrow. I'll see you then, guys. Bye.